Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything to prove that you are a bully and a troll, and you do not deserve to be at.
I had to start it off like that.
I miss that so much.
Oh my gosh, I swear. So
Oh,
we're back, bitches.
we're back.
All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, there's already 11 people in here. Lily, Tracy, Iowa, Kim, JJ, Cloutland. Hey, I'm so glad all y'all came over and joined us. So I'm Olivia. A lot of y'all probably don't really know me. And this is Stacy.
Hey, y'all.
We're just two little Kentucky bumpkins that like to get on the internet and hee and ha ha. But today,
I was going to say, we always come in with like 4 or 5 topics in mind and end up talking about like 87 different topics by the end of it.
yeah, the ADHD neurospiciness runs heavy over here. So yeah, we're gonna be plopping around. But today we're about to go take a stroll down memory lane.
Taking a field trip.
Oh,
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
that's our field trip theme song. Every time we're about to show something, we're like, we're going on a field trip.
Get Miss Frizzle.
Oh my gosh, we got 22 people here. We got a bunch of people in the chat, and a bunch of people are out there pissing in my bushes. And you know, I love y'all too.
Water
All
them
right.
bushes.
Water them bushes, baby. All right, Jamie, Sin, Italian. Oh my gosh, Gigi, Spotter, hello. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. Hello. All right, so Stacy.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we start, real quick, I would like for you to just give a brief synopsis on Miss Tracy Noel from your sideline view, not being a creator, watching all of the things that transpired from when you first seen her until what you've kept up with now. I don't know how much you have, but give me your 2 cents real quick.
So I first was introduced to her when I saw she was like doing the Jessica Kent investigation, and I watched like some of her videos, and I just kind of heard, bits and pieces about her, like through different creators and stuff, because I know she was working with like a lot of creators like Bindi and Nicole and other people behind the scenes, like trying to get info and stuff about their experiences with her. And like her demeanor seems like very like sweet and, hey, I'm gonna just go crochet. And what I came to realize after what I came to realize after just seeing how things kind of played out with her and you and then other creators is she's very covert in her manipulation. Like, she comes off very like sweet and unassuming, but really she just tries to, use people and manipulate them. And it seems like things kind of fall out with people when she's not able to get what she wants from them anymore, basically. And that's just kind of been my experience, from, yeah, as a, like just as a viewer, basically.
Um, Thank you. Yes, and I agree with that. And speaking of crocheting, these are our and Tracy, to answer your question, this is a pink crocheted baby thong ornament. No, I shouldn't use the word baby. What are they're just we crocheted little mini pink thongs. Where did the pink thong crocheting even come from? How did we start on down that spiral?
Oh, who was there was like some girl that was like crocheting, and she was like I forget what her name is, but she was like crocheting thongs, and then someone in the chat, it was so funny because they were like, there's just some places that yarn should not be. And then, I don't know, it just kind of took on a life of its own. Then I think I googled pink crochet thong, and I sent you some pics, and then it was around Christmas time when all the stuff like with Tracy was happening. So we recruited someone to crochet pink little thongs, and they're just babies. They were just born. Look at them. They're
Yeah,
so cute.
we were gonna mail them out to everybody in our little rock bottom group, but uh, hi, villain. Thanks for being here, and thanks for totally supporting me and seeing cold hard evidence and knowing that it's the truth. Back in the day, Villain was always so neutral. Like all the shit that popped up with me, she never like she was always so nice to me, invited me to all her like lives and all her stuff, and like she never believed all of them, and she just stayed neutral, and it really meant the world to me because at the time, I want to say this too, there was a couple of people who I seen who were like, so sorry I didn't believe you back then, and I am not upset with you at all. I think everything happens in due time. The truth always comes out, and I'm just glad now that people are finally getting to see her true colors, because it just is what it is. Like the facade she puts out is not what it is, and so we're gonna start going down the timeline and cover a couple things today. I mean, Stacy, how much shit could I actually show and talk about? We could do this for fucking 24 hours straight.
Right. Like we've literally spent like the last several hours being like, look, here's something else, here's something else. And there's still like more that we haven't uncovered yet, because this is like the stuff with you and her happened 2 years ago, and a lot more has happened since then. So it's like we're going to touch on some things tonight, and then, hopefully do another stream to touch on the other receipts, because there's some pieces that are still missing that we're like, trying to find like receipts and stuff like that for like old text messages. I got to go back in my iCloud and try to find them. So yeah,
Yeah. And like I want to see how she responds to this. I know she says she's like, so, oh, it's so funny. I've got more people in my live already than she did. Yeah, I know. The truth has shown. Oh, and hey, Lindsay, I hope you're feeling better. But sorry, I cannot look. Here's a comment about ADHD. I was just totally talking about something, then I read a comment, and now I'm talking about that. So y'all gotta, y'all gotta bear with me, okay?
came to the right place. If you're neurospicy, you came to the right place.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ambien Tracy is now Trazodone Tracy. Maybe we should start there with Xanax Tracy. How about that?
Yes.
Let's start there. Oh, and this is a good way to actually start too. A lot of y'all were asking me like where y'all thought Tracy came from the Jessica Kent community. Hold on, I gotta remember how to work the internet. But she didn't. Before, I don't know where she originally originated, okay? But before JK, she was in the Krama community, which is like true crime and drama put together. I think that's a little cute, nifty little word.
Mm-hmm.
But this, hold on, let me take this off the stage so you can see. Okay, so this is a comment on her page. Okay, this is her very first video that you can see publicly on her page now, on YouTube, that she currently is using. She had another page and she's changed the name of her pages, what, at least 3 times?
Yeah, I think it used to just be her name, and now it's Tracy Unfiltered. And I could have swore it was something else before that, but I just can't remember.
And there's another page of hers that has like that has the 4 hour live of her reading mine and her text messages. She never shows one single text message.
Hmm.
She just reads them. You watched more of that live than I did.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
tell us a little bit about that live where she reads our text messages for 4 hours and everybody believes her.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to like talk about like your involvement in the whole Jessica Kent like investigation, because she was saying that you didn't help as much as you said you did, even though there's receipts of you doing just that. And I'm trying to remember, like I'd have to pull it up, but yeah, she just reads like the messages, but she never shows them on the screen. And there was some points like where she was like reading messages that she claims you said, but it was really her, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
she said that I sent her something that she sent to me, and then I had to rebuttal that with actually doing a live and showing our text messages. And then she wants to get on here and be like, "Oh, I'm going to show a clip from one of her lives where she's talking about how it's so gross for anyone to show text messages, this, that, and the other." But it's like, girl, you want to read them all? Well, I'm going to show them because she didn't want to show the true side of her. And we've got one that really shows her that we're going to get to in a minute. But okay, let's get back to the topic we were on. And I'm not going to read the chat because then I'll get sidetracked, but I'll come back to y'all in a minute. Okay, so this is a long comment. I don't know. This comment is not still there, but this video is. But in the second part of this now, she says, it is definitely a very loud gun, and I take Xanax at night time to sleep for my PTSD, and I can tell you that it knocks me out, and there is no way I would sleep through that sound. But 6 months later, after she made this own comment on her own page, then she tries to say, no, she doesn't take Xanax. She's not on nothing. She's completely sober. She did Matt, but this and that. Like, I'm not talking about Matt. Taking Xanax, I get if you truly need a benzodiazepine, I'm not hating on you, but you can't then say you don't take nothing like that, like no narcotics or nothing, and then you do, though. And you said it yourself. Like, this is the kind of things where you can just use her own words and like her own clips. Like from that, there was one live she did about me that I have a video. I could not find it. I will find it though, because I've got to show this. It was like 4 minutes into her live, and I had clipped in 10 different proofs of showing that what she said was not true. Like within 4 minutes. I was like, it was 4 hours. I was like, okay, I'm done.
yeah, like at least write the shit you say down so you can keep it straight. Like she just says like whatever just pours into her head. You know what I mean? She doesn't like think what she says before she says it.
Hi, Cinderella. Thanks for coming and stopping by. We appreciate you. But yeah, no, oh my gosh, I've done something to the screen.
Row.
Now I can't click off of it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Did I fix it? No. Oh, sorry, y'all. I cannot work the computer. I can't see the damn comments. Mm. Okay. Anyways, I can't see them now. Okay, now I got him. Hold on. Xanax. Hold up,
Anyways,
Dr.
back to
Dre
Xanax.
voice.
You came up with that anyway, Ambien Tracy. That's so funny.
Yeah, and Ambien Tracy is now Trazodone Tracy. That
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Someone said that's one sleepy woman.
Oh my god.
Oh God, the comments are like probably my favorite part of like one of my favorite parts of going live because you guys
I
are just like so
know.
funny. You
I
guys are
love them
so
too,
funny.
but I can't see any right now. I'll fix it in a second. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see. Where should we go next? Let's just get the Cash App part
yeah.
over with. Okay. So to start this off, I'm going to show this is a screenshot conversation between me and Tracy. She sends me a screenshot at the top where the $150 I sent Tracy on Cash App was to put towards a $300 FOIA from Jessica Kent's New York FOIA because Tracy does all that stuff. I don't know how to do any of that. But we had never got her New York FOIA, which we wanted to get because it would have clarified more about her maybe being a CI in New York as well as being a CI. Jessica can't be an CI. I'm trying to explain this, and it's so much back context. If I start to ramble, Stacy, just cut me off. But anyways, she says, the lady says she'll send the 150 back, and Tracy said just to refund it, and then she says she's going to send me the money. So then Tracy creates this fake receipt right here saying she sent this 150 to me on November 14th, 2023. And she posts this, which says that this proves it right here that she sent me. If you see over on the right corner, there's 150 that's scribbled out. And then I don't know what this is supposed to prove because she scribbled everything out. Why wouldn't you just leave my name and show my name when you're doing all this other stuff? Like, it made zero
Right.
sense to me.
Right. Plus, not only that, you can like click on someone's name and show your history, like your Cash App history with them. You can show everything they've sent to you and vice versa. So it's like, why not just do that?
I ain't got that handy on me, but you also can't delete it from like your tax documents because I don't really use Cash App. I really didn't back then, but from Venmo with my business. So this is the tax portion of my November Cash App showing what I got in and what I got out. There's the first page. There's the second page, and you're the only person on there, Stacy. So, and then I made a little video just now that I'm going to show. It goes really fast. It's only 12 seconds, so I'll probably play it twice, but like you can pause it and whatever. I didn't mean to make it so fast, but it's just a screen recording where it shows I send it to her in July, and then I scroll up to all the way to the first of the year, and then I click on the circle of myself to show that it is my name. So I'm going to play it real quick. So, because she's trying to say that I had multiple Cash Apps, this, that, and the other, but you're the one who made the fake receipt and with my real Cash App name on it. So, if you sent it to a different Cash App and I had multiple Cash Apps, then why does it have that same Cash App on it? You know what I mean? I'm going to play it one more time in case anybody, because it went so fast. Hey, Thuggish Therapy. Damn, that's a whole lot of redacting for nothing. I know, right?
That's crazy.
I tried to get through that marking. That's impossible. Yes. See, like, it's just Jessica Kent is falling apart, and I'm finally happy. She deserves everything that's coming to her. I have not kept up with her at all. Like, her voice, Tracy's voice makes me cringe. But speaking of, y'all had talked about speeding Tracy's voice up. I swear to you, I'm gonna find the text message where she would send me videos she would make, and she would already speed it up like 1.25. And I'd be like, girl, you got to speed that up even more. So she would speed it up and then post it, and then y'all still speed her up even more.
It's very Johnny Depp. Like, you know how he was on the stand.
She is so Johnny Depp on Amber Heard trial. Just his.
She is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard mixed together, I think.
Oh my God! If Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have a baby, it'd be Tracy.
It would be. Jesus. Amber Heard's messiness and bullshit, and Johnny Depp's slowness, and an Ambien and Xanax. Perfect. Oh, that's funny.
I'm Jason's ex-girlfriend, Jessica Kent's husband. Oh my gosh! Hey!
Wow.
Wow. Well, welcome.
Small
We've
world.
got everybody here. $527 for public records. Yeah, I know. That's what I was like. Shit. We all know Jessica Kent's a liar, and I ain't paying that much to prove it, baby. We proved it.
Oh, good times.
But yeah, Jessica, real quick, because I know you've watched a little bit more about Jessica than I am. Uh,
Yeah, I've kept up a little bit. I saw like that her and Berner broke up and she was saying like he abused her and stuff like that. And I mostly just seen stuff in passing. Like I haven't actively, kept up with her page like that. It's more so if it just kind of comes across my page, I'll, see what's going on. But yeah, that's the main thing I saw recently.
yeah, so I just think it's funny because I knew that this relationship with Berner and her would end this way.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you remember she used to always make videos too, like like my ex versus my current bae, and like how Berner was so perfect. And it's funny because now that they're not together, now he was like so abusive and so this and so that. And it's like at the time, she was like saying how perfect he was. So it's just, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, because they all start out perfect until she destroys the relationship, and then they're a narcissistic abuser because
Right.
everybody she's ever dated is a narcissistic abuser. But yeah, verify that that's how much that costs because that sounded wild to me too. I hold on. I know for a fact she has a whole bunch of videos of me. She has Jason's phone, computer, passwords. I'm waiting for her to come out. It probably has all my abuse on there. Oh my gosh, girl. Wow. I'm sorry she has all that. Um, I fell off when she and Berner broke up, but I'm interested. Yeah, we'll have to do a deep dive and see how messy she is these days. I know I did see a short that said T pages should be removed, but I didn't even click to watch it. But I'm thinking that is so funny, Jessica, because you should be able to get on the internet and say whatever you want about everybody, but nobody should be able to get on and say whatever they want about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so the last message I ever sent Tracy was I said, you and Jessica Kent are just alike. If not, you're worse than her. And I'm telling you, it's like Tracy was like, here's a lady that acts just like me, and I'm going to expose her, and then
Yeah.
I'm not. And the whole reason all this shit even started with me and Tracy going downhill like we did is because I fiercely protected her because she would cry to me and cry to me. She was so scared, you know, to expose Nicole, but she wanted Nicole to be exposed. But she was so scared of Mindy and Nicole and Jessica and Jason, and somebody was going to show, somebody was going to dox her. Somebody was going to dox her. Is that not what she's talked about
Yeah.
24/7 crying about it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so I continued to protect her for way longer than I should have. And that's what, oh, okay. Here, let's let's switch to Methica while we're on the Jessica thing. So there was a page. Okay, so this is a picture of me watching Jessica Kent's live that I screenshot. And there's a comment from Methica's Mystery Man. Okay. And so tell me why, Tracy, here's a screenshot from Tracy to me. The top of that is Tracy taking a picture of herself, and you can see where it says that her screen name that she's commenting from is Mythica's Mystery Man. Okay. And she shows me that she's on there and she's the one commenting on it. That was her sock account. But then she swore up, down, left, right, and center that it was mine and would never own that it was hers. And I think I showed this back in the day, and people were like, no, you did it. It was still you. It didn't matter what kind of receipts or proof I had. It didn't matter because the way people stand for her. Like, Stacey, can you speak
Yeah.
on that for a minute?
Yeah, I just feel like people already had their mind made up. And so it's like no matter what you showed, it's like they just didn't want to hear it, basically.
Yeah, it did not matter what proof I had, and she would have no proof. All she ever would have was just her word, and it was good enough for them, and I was a liar.
Mm-hmm. And you
And
with like Wayne,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and you've come out with way more receipts than she has, and your receipts are actually credible, whereas hers are always like very. You kind of give them, you can't help but give them the side eye. You know what I mean? Like a receipt of just black scribble with 2 things showing, and there's like, there's nothing there. Like the dates don't even match up. Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. And the fact that she's gotten in trouble for forgery before, like it just, I don't know. Just a little too convenient for me.
Yeah, Joan, I totally agree with you. If you're so afraid of of being doxxed, you have no business doing call outs. Exactly.
Right.
Like, what did she think? That's why I think she targeted large creators. But like, okay, so she did this in whatever happened with her in the Krama community. She ran over here to. It had to do with the Chris Watts case. I can't remember the details, but that's what brought her, ended her over there. She come over to Jessica Kent. Everything imploded over here. She went to Adriel Sigler, and I don't know all the details on that, but she imploded over there. Then, Lori, and you know more about Lori and stuff because you had watched that one channel
What one channel?
that exposes grifters and stuff.
Oh, like Beg Talk and
That's
yeah.
not the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, but you know more about that lady. And this is kind of the community that some of the people in here today from Villains community have like come from. I don't know what community y'all consider yourself in or what it is. Like I've heard people call it like it was awareness. I don't want to offend nobody because I don't know really, but I'm sure everybody's from a few different places, but in that community, now you all are having her lie on y'all and then play victim and then cry. It's like talking about patterns. You know what I mean? It's been the
Right.
same exact thing.
Right.
The good people community. I love that. I love that. I'm stealing that. That's the community I'm in.
Good people community. I'll take it.
Villains community. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Villain, I don't float around. Well, you run your own community. Oh, but her coming after Villain, when Villain always stays, in my opinion, and everything I've seen over the years, I feel like she exposes who she needs to, but she's always like a good friend and support system to everyone. And so for Tracy to come after her and to platform this lady we're about to show a clip from, I guess while we're talking about Jessica Kent and Nicole, maybe we should go ahead and show that clip. So this is what annoys me though about freaking StreamYard, but this is the only way I know how to be able to show anything on here, y'all, is these clips that I have to like put them into. If anybody knows something better, please comment below for next time. But I have to take the clip like that I screen record, and then I have to put it in an MP4 converter app, and then put it onto StreamYard. And then in StreamYard, once I play the clip, I can't stop playing it in the middle. Like it will if I end it, it's going to start back at the beginning. There's no way that I know of how to pause it. Does anyone? Yes, this is where we're going. Does anybody know if there's a way that I can pause the clip that I'm gonna play in StreamYard? If you can tell me real quick, I would listen and definitely try. Because they're in the loop section. I sound like I don't know anything I'm talking about. Okay, but since we're about to go on a field trip, hold on.
Miss Frizzle.
Field trip time.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
I love her so much. She's a queen.
Yes, Miss Frizzle for life. We're in the Miss Frizzle community.
And the Miss Frizzle community. Because we're always taking field trips.
When we would take field trips and go into weird ass communities and like see what they were doing and stuff. Remember like the unboxing community, they were so unhinged, but there was one community we were laughing so much about. I want to call it the
Oh.
flag community.
What?
But
Wait. Was it the Bigfoot community?
Oh no, those people were really unhinged. But it had something to do with like the flag or the Constitution.
Oh my god. The American Patriot community.
Oh well, God, we could turn that really bad. But it was so funny.
I don't know. That's so
Either
funny.
I just thought about it. I just thought about the flag community, and we went on like a 45-minute tangent one day.
The DIY community. Oh my god, this is bringing we
The
need to do this more
Magic
often.
School Bus community.
The what
Okay.
community?
The Magic School Bus community. That's what
Yes.
somebody commented. We're taking a bus ride. Hop on, bitches. All right. Listen, Olivia, you are already doing more than we do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that because I don't feel like I know how to work anything.
She's learning, y'all. She's learning.
I'm trying. Okay, let's see. She's scared of ghosts. I caught a couple. I don't know what y'all need. Okay. See, they know a lot of stuff that I don't know. But okay, so before I play this, I'm going to give what tiny brief context I do know. And if I get any of this wrong, y'all are more than welcome to correct me. Because one thing about me is like, really, when I am messy, but I'm not malicious. And if I'm coming after you, it's because you come after me, like 9 times out of 10. Or you come after somebody that, you know what I mean, that I'm taking up for, that I truly believe in defending. But now I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, okay, but Tracy, so this clip that I'm about to show, Tracy platforms a lady that allegedly uh did some graping, and Villain had exposed this lady for what she is and what she's done, and she definitely should, you know what I mean, like. And so then Tracy platforms this lady, searches her out after, oh, this is where I was originally going to say, because Tracy had done all these lives on Villain. I've spent the last like 10 days going down this draining rabbit hole of Tracy's lives about Villain. And it's so funny because like one of them, they start around like the beginning of September, and then the beginning of September she's like, oh, I'm not trying to drag her, I'm not trying to attack her, this is not what this is. Then her and 5 other women proceed to drag and attack Villain, and then 10 minutes later, I'm not dragging her, I'm not attacking her, that's not what this is, everyone has a right to their opinion. And it's like, bitch,
It's
are
very
you here or there? She rides the fence so hard, she's going to get a freaking splinter in her hoo-hoo, because she is the world's like biggest fence rider. Like,
Mhm.
like in this clip, this lady brings up what Villain had made videos about Jessica Kent. And I think it's hilarious that Tracy platforms a lady that's going to say, I think it's wrong what Villain did to Jessica Kent, when Tracy was the exposer of all exposers towards
Yeah.
Jessica Kent. Like, y'all don't know each other from a box of goddamn rocks, obviously.
Yeah, I don't like Nicole, but do you remember how she used to be like buddy buddy with Nicole, and then she would talk shit about her in text messages, and then eventually she did the whole she's a body broker thing. So it's like she's done this with so many people. You know, she'll pretend to be nice and sweet to your face, and then she'll talk shit about you behind your back, and then she tries to, like, gaslight you and talk shit about you, but be like, oh no, that's not what I was really saying. You know.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, JJ. It could be ADHD Olivia and ambient or Trazodone Tracy, because I'm up and she's down. We're a real manic episode put together. But
That's so funny.
oh my gosh, this hate bonding, then screaming victim. Yes. Yes, it all implodes from hate bonding. And do I wish I could go back and do a million things differently from when I come on the internet? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I'm telling y'all, when I came on here, I like to consider myself intelligent, but Lord have mercy, was I naive, okay? Like, I thought everybody was just a normal middle-aged mom that was just trying to say, show things about Jessica Kent and that she lies to the recovery community and all of her shit is fake about the time she was in prison, which is so funny because the one screenshot that was saved into my StreamYard, well, there was a few, but is this one right here that shows Jessica Kent's end date and out date of prison and proves she did not serve the 5 years, 4 years, whatever she tries to say. I can't see it because it's little as hell and I can't remember it off top hand, but there it is. So if y'all ever question the amount of time Jessica Kent served in prison, that's your receipt. But I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about now, Stacy. Where was I going with that?
Oh, you were about to show the video of.
Okay, let's go to the video.
Yeah, let's go to the video. Roll the footage. Roll that footage. Roll that footage.
Okay, I think this one's first. I didn't label them. Hold on.
There was me. There was Ashy Cat. She did it to. She did it to Lisa Richards. She did it to Jessica Kent. Person after person after person, she has done this to.
Yeah, I can't say much about the Jessica Kent stuff because Jessica Kent was my biggest that was the very first thing I ever did on the internet was come to the internet with the FOIA records that proved that she had lied about all of her life. So yeah,
But Tracy, right? I don't have an issue with that. I never have an issue with someone bringing awareness to something. What I have an issue with is when you incite people to go real life.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. I never once, like, I know that Jessica Kent claimed, like, oh, everybody was calling child services on her and stuff because of me, but that whole life, she tried to go into mine. Jessica Kent was trying really hard to get into my real life, and it didn't end up working for her, but she tried. But I never did that. I had no want or need to go and have her children taken or, things happen in her family.
Like people can say, right? People can say Miss Hernandez is a piece of trash. Miss Hernandez has issues.
Okay, so Miss Hernandez goes on to say that she just has mental health issues and she stops taking her medicine and going to therapy. And if that causes you to drug someone and grape them, then, baby, our mental health situations are vaguely different. But, I don't get that one, okay? I don't think because, baby, I've quit taking my meds all the time and that's just never happened to me. I've never done that. But, I don't know this lady, so this is all alleged. But I think that video is so eye-opening that, first of all, you platform someone that you don't know from a box of rocks and obviously doesn't know you, then proceed to try to rewrite fucking history. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jessica Kent, yes, I FOIA'd her, but, I never went real life or did anything inappropriate except for the time that I got on a live and exposed things that happened to her as a child, and Olivia had to threaten my life for me to take it the fuck down because she thought it was justified. You remember that? When she posted all that shit that happened to Jessica when she was 15, 16 years old, and I was like, you have crossed the motherfucking line. Take it down.
Are you talking about the arrest records from like when she was a minor or something, or?
Yes, and it was like CPS records from like Jessica's mom of things that happened to Jessica and her little sisters and shit in their home when they were children.
Oh yeah.
And she didn't think that it was too far.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely too far. I forgot all about that. Like, this is like literally been years now. And so a lot of this, it's like, I'm needing my memory refreshed, but I totally forgot about that. That's crazy.
Tracy was on Mindy's side and I talked to her on the phone and she never helped me with anything. Oh, well, she was on Mindy's side and then she wasn't. We're about to get to that next. Speaking of which, but hold on, I'm trying to memory unlocked.
Oh, same, Holly. I'm
go ahead. I'm trying to read these. If you have any you want to talk about, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, as I've been digging through my messages, I'm just like, God, here's some names I haven't heard in forever. So it's just crazy, just bringing all this back up. And now I'm trying to learn like who all these people are in this like news circle that she's been doing this to. So I was gonna ask, I was gonna ask if anyone wanted to come up and like, did you say like
Oh yes, does anybody want to come up and share anything about anything? Like I sent the link to Villain, Lindsay and Lily, but I don't think that they were going to be able to. But I know there is a way.
there's always a way?
There's always a way that I can let you up here, but I don't know how the hell to do it. But I will work on that real quick.
She's a
Trying to figure that out. Do you want to read some of the comments real quick and let me see if I can figure this out?
Yeah, let me scroll back. Let's see. Tracy, okay. How is Tracy going to file a FOIA? She cannot form a full sentence in under 2 minutes. That's true. Ryan, you all, hey, blame Gabby. She's dumb as fuck. Same. No, ma'am. Planning out a whole essay on a ma'am. No, man, no excuse, in my opinion. Of course, yeah. If you're gonna like, if you're gonna bring someone on your platform, you should definitely make sure you know who they are and look into stuff like that, because you don't know who you're exposing your audience to. Like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't you want to like look out for your audience and make sure you're not bringing people like that up? Tracy ain't got.
Oh, but she goes on to try to defend this lady. That's the next clip we're gonna watch, is where she tries to say Jessica said that Nicole was a body broker, when I never heard shit about Nicole being a body broker until Tracy brought it to my attention. And Tracy showed me this lady that was dead now, but that had started this whole Facebook thing about Nicole being a body broker years before I had even come around into the recovery community. And Tracy was sending me all these links and stuff to dig up to find about Nicole being a body broker. You know what I mean? It's Nicole with Addiction Recovery. I apologize to Nicole for my part in everything. Me and Nicole, I mean, we'll probably never be friends, which is fine, but I haven't watched any of her content and stuff, but I have no ill will towards Nicole. I just want to state that. Nicole Addiction Recovery. She has a pretty large platform on TikTok, and then she has a pretty good platform on YouTube, because her YouTube page, so that's a whole other scandal. Lord have mercy, we could go down for days. But if Jessica got her YouTube page taken down or not, and she eventually like got it back though, but that
Yeah.
was a whole other thing. Oh, okay, look, I figured, I think, well, it won't send. Shit. I figured out how to copy the link. The lady who originally tried to expose Nicole's for being a body broker is who is dead now. I just read who's dead now. Okay. Amber. Somebody talking about Amber. Amber Baker. Where is she at? Has she survived what
The
happened to her?
skincare. Oh my gosh, she said that her mental health was suffering because she used Mindy's skincare. That will never not be funny to me. Like, how is your mental health fucked up because you use skincare? Like, that's the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Mindy realized that Amber Baker became Tracy's next assistant. Oh, speaking of which, is like, I really was like Tracy's unpaid assistant. Someone literally made this. Was it Brenda? Made this for me, talking about top assistant to Tracy. But Tracy gets defended or offended the most. I'll let you. This is your favorite rant about Tracy. Tell this part.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What is it again?
The part about where she gets so offended if people say that I helped her do any research.
Oh yeah, she was she was saying that like you didn't help her at all, and how like you know, that she pretty much did it all by herself, and like you maybe gave her like a little bit of input here and there, but it wasn't like, you know, anything significant. And now it seems like the same thing is happening in this new group of people. Like, is this like just the live she was on earlier? She was saying JJ, she was like, oh, I never got anything from her. Like, if anything, she took and took and took from me. And so it's just like the same thing, but 2 years later, it's
Is
like,
that the same JJ that's in here right now? I
I don't,
want to try to put that together. I wonder if it is. I couldn't watch the live because I'm blocked. But
yeah,
anyways.
yeah. She had to clarify. No, she never bought me groceries. And then she was just going on about, like, and then I think she was saying something about like, it's wrong to read text messages or something like that. I forget, but yeah. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
It's wrong to read text messages when she did it for 4 hours. We've got to find that other page of hers. If anybody knows Tracy's other page where she did the 4 hour live, please link it, send it to me, do something. Oh, Clary. Yes, Clary died too. That was Amber Baker's huge conspiracy theory, is that me and Clary were the same person. Do you remember that? Clary
Oh,
was from Scotland and I speak like cornbread. If someone could do those two extremely strong accents, the same human, like that would be remarkable. I just don't see one person being able to speak both ways like that, but I forgot all about that. Oh, that was hilarious.
yeah, you deserve an Oscar if you can do like a super Southern Kentucky cornbread accent and like a super Scottish UK type accent. You deserve an Oscar because
Oh.
that's hard to do. I couldn't do that.
Out of all the conspiracies, Amber Baker's were definitely the funniest. But you know what's funny now is Amber Baker was Tracy's ride or die assistant after me, and it looks like they fell off pretty quickly after all that too. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's like I
Okay.
said, it's the same thing, just different people.
Yeah, patterns. Okay, so I'm gonna play the next clip of this. I think this is where she starts about body brokers.
Actually worked for a facility that even took private insurance, you can't body broke state insurance people. The
Did
insurance company does not pay that much for them, and they don't go to top of the line facilities.
do you know Nicole from the Jessica Kent stuff?
Mm-mm.
So Jessica Kent during that time too, it would have been around this time that this stuff was going on, maybe a little before, but Jessica Kent would call this Nicole. She's the one that I was telling you about that does the same stuff that you do. She helps people get into or did get into facilities and all that stuff. She's very active in it, and she was called a body broker, and still to this day is called a body broker by Jessica
Which,
Kent.
which is ridiculous, right? Like, first of
Yeah.
all, body brokers. So my state actually had a few people charged for body brokering. We had an influx of like Florida facilities, which are
We're not going to go into all that, but she keeps on going on about how they end it by going on about how terrible it is to expose text messages and stuff. The same story. Every live she does is the same fucking shit. She says over and over, and it's nothing but hypocritical bullshit because it's all the shit she does. You know what I mean? Like, I showed all my bad stuff and my good because you can't show text messages without showing the good and the bad. Like this text message right here, real quick though, Clary was one of a kind. Clary was so sweet to me. She always, I guess, had her suspicions with Tracy, and then she was the literally ran the original Reddit page, but then of Jessica Kent's, but then it got removed, and then she did pass away shortly after that. But she defended me too. She knew that I was telling the truth. You know, Clary was always on my side, but Clary even said to me, she's like, "You're not my cup of tea." Like I don't really. She never really came in my lives or commented or nothing because I just wasn't her flavor, but she knew that I was telling the truth. And so for someone who don't even like you, but to still just see what it is, that just always meant a lot to me.
Just Lily said, JJ, she's still hungry.
Oh no.
Talking about the
Oh my gosh,
groceries.
that's so funny. She's
hey,
still
hey, those eggs are expensive. Oh, that's funny.
she is still struggling but takes orders from others but has money to loan. Speaking of loans,
Funny you mentioned that.
funny you mention that. I have proof where she took out a PPP loan for herself for a business that she did not have, which I believe people have already shown all this. If not, I can pull it up another day. And she took one out under her daughter for her daughter owning an art gallery using her home address for it. And then supposedly that's how she got the money for them to buy the house they live in right now. But I don't know. That's not here nor there. And there's so much about her background and like messages she sent me telling me about her charges versus what you can pull of her background charges versus her 5-part series about her background and what happened with her. I have so many different things where she tells her story so many different ways. You know what I mean? Like we could do it would take 17 days, but I mean if y'all want to keep going down the rabbit hole, let's see how she responds to this. You know what would make me really never talk about Tracy again? Is if
What?
Tracy could be like, you know what? I really did fuck up. That Cash App was fake. I think Amber Baker is who made that Cash App receipt. If Tracy would just say, you know, Amber did that and I posted it and, you know, I didn't send Olivia the money and, you know, I handled a lot of things really badly and I did lie. We all handled things badly though. You know what I mean? But like it all turned into a monster clusterfuck. If she could just own one count, like one bit of accountability, you know, instead of just continuing to do all this, like I would just leave it alone. Like, cause I've spoke my piece and I didn't do this because I'm like, oh yay, now everyone's gonna believe me. I did this because there's so many people in this community that she's now hurting, you know, or has done the same stuff with that I just want to show them for people that aren't believing them in different things or weren't believing them, like you're not crazy. You know what I mean? Like Tracy is not this innocent person. If she'll just be like, yeah, you know what, I've messed up and I'm gonna do better, you know, just something vague. She don't even have to give details into it. You know what I mean? But she's never once said, you know what, I was wrong in
Yeah.
any situation. Have you ever heard her? She comes on and cries about what everyone's done to her. But I've admitted I'm wrong in 72 million situations and I'll keep admitting it. But
Right.
she's never.
Yeah, it's like Occam's razor. The simplest answer is usually the right answer. And is it more probable that all these people from all these different communities over a span of years are lying, or is it more plausible that she's lying and she's the common denominator that's, you know, causing all of this chaos? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and condoning a bunch of people to post hateful things and I know that a lot of people over there say she condones this and she supports that and I think though that it probably goes deeper than that. It probably goes to how she's always has like little assistants like me and Amber Baker and people that feel bad for her and want to defend her and then take her burdens and then expose things for her. You know what I mean? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
think she's still doing that. And I think that it's just fucked up because she's just taking things way too far. Like when she was doing all these lives about Villain had gotten in a wreck and was like really injured and had to take an entire month off the internet. And in that time that she's not on the internet and she's trying to recover, that's when Tracy decides to start fucking throwing her under the bus and trying to call her a liar and do all this.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. I mean, it goes
Oh,
so
God.
much deeper. There's so much more that I still don't even know. I'm still trying to, you know, like go down the rabbit hole and piece it all together. But like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you're going to choose to do that to somebody who never did anything to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like Nicole, like she would act all chummy with her, but then in the text messages, like to you, she would talk so much shit about her, and she didn't have this, you know, oh hi guys, I'm just gonna go like crochet right now. She didn't have this super sweet demeanor, like she was, you know, talking so much cash money shit about her. She was just like it was like night and day who her persona is online versus offline in text messages.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, she does. She doubles down on everything. And, you know, I left the internet for a long time after all that because it put me in a bad place mentally. Like I was already going through some shit in my personal life. And so I was using this as an outlet to escape my problems. And then this became my problem because like it does, I want to say, oh, it doesn't bother me what people say about me and this, that, and the other. And to an extent, it doesn't. Say whatever you want. But to get on here and defame my character and say that I'm just blatantly lying about things that I'm not lying about, Like that really took a toll on me because I am a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. You know
Right.
what I mean?
You even like messaged Cash App and talked to support, and even they confirmed that that wasn't, that
Oh,
was
yes. I didn't show that, did I?
no, you didn't.
Yeah, so I sent them the screenshot right here and said, "Will you prove that this is fake?" And they messaged back here and says that it does sound like it's fake. And then I sent more emails into that site, or I had to submit stuff there. And then you know what they end up doing, and she talks about this herself, is they ended up
Deleting her Cash App.
yes, well, it's frozen. She can't use it at all, but it still exists. But yes, and she gets on and says, "I'm still trying to fix my Cash App." I heard that in one that she posted maybe like 6 months ago or more, and was like, "I'm still trying to, get my Cash App working again after what happened, or I had to make a new Cash App or whatever," saying that, because there was this whole incident and stuff. Yeah, because you blatantly made that. Cash App's not just going to freeze someone's account if for no reason. They knew that she made a fraudulent post. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Okay, let's see some of these comments. Where are we at? Tracy is off as fuck, in my opinion. I agree. Lily, did you see her showing off her Pandora bracelet that Bunny got her for Christmas? I didn't see that. I have a Pandora bracelet though, and I ordered myself because I don't have a boyfriend or anything, and I don't want one ever again. I'm done. I'm gonna be a single cat lady with no cats. But um
Cat, no cat. Hey,
but
I
I
got
bought
here.
myself a Christmas present, and it's a Pandora charm, and it says just keep fucking going.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say just keep fucking and that's it.
Oh yeah, well,
I'm just kidding.
that too. That's the only part I miss about a man.
Right.
She gives con woman vibes. Absolutely. It's absolutely. Okay, so let's see here. My first charm was Jack and Sally. Oh, that's cute. I have a hot air balloon because my boyfriend that passed away, that was kind of our thing. And then I have an arrow because I have a matching tattoo of an arrow with my other boyfriend that passed away. Then I have angel wings for my sister. Then I have my diamond charm. And then I have both of my boys' initials. But I love my Pandora bracelet. But I'm about to take this thing off right now and wash this thing because it is grimy. Ooh, I'm looking at it and that is disgusting.
Oh,
I emailed you the link to the 4-hour live. Thank you. So now we can find the page, Stacy. Oh
girl.
my gosh, I don't know how to even say your name. Cause say that name.
KZvert, KZvert, KZvert,
KZ. I'm gonna call her KZ.
KZ. Yeah.
Thank you. MVP right here.
I've been searching high and low for that thing. I've not been able to find it. So thank you so much.
Yes, I feel like Bunny and Tracy just met. See, now I don't know this Bunny person. Tracy or Stacy, we got some rabbit holes to go down to
So
get caught up in this community.
we do. I was gonna say I've still been trying to like learn who everyone is and stuff, like in this new group that she's, imploded in. So I've been trying to catch up. But it's been a lot. It's been like, the last day or so. It's been a lot of stuff to catch up on. So
Yeah, it is a lot. Black-hearted Karma always rears her head. She is the most patient bee ever.
mm-hmm.
Beauty junkie, it's embarrassing to me. I don't know what she's talking about. Okay. It just froze. Okay, so okay, let's get a palette cleanse real quick.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything to prove that you are a bully and a troll, and you do not deserve to be at
That's never gonna get old.
deserve to be at this table.
You can't.
You can't sit with us. Did we both say that at the same exact
I
time?
think that's great.
And we both changed our voices and said it. Yes, bitch, I'm clipping that. That was the best part of this whole thing. Okay. So let's see. I've got so much more shit to talk about with her. We could go on and on for days, but we're going to pause real quick and go off on an irrelevant subject for one moment. Okay. So Tana Mojo is like my spirit animal, and I feel like I've grown up with her. Like, we were party wild crazy girls, and then we got sober, and then you know what I mean, like I'm doing like natural lashes and hair now, and she's doing natural hair. And I never comment on like big creators pages like hers or nothing, because like I feel like that's kind of weird, but I just love her so much, and I had to comment, and she liked my comment.
That's awesome. And you guys are both business women too, because she's like got her perfume line now. So you guys have a lot in common.
Yes, and I bought her Tana X Tarte lip liner and lip gloss, and it is literally my favorite color. Like, if someone made a color for me, it would be that. And I was like, see, we're the same person. Oh my God. Okay, let's see real quick. Let's go back to the chat. Sorry, I was in the shower. It's past my bedtime. I know I have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow because I got this contract with UPS last minute, and I was so scared because I live in Louisville, Kentucky, where the plane crashed with UPS. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to send me to UPS and make me clean up where that plane hit the top of that warehouse. Like, I was like shaking. I was so scared because I know someone that died from that, and someone that was in grade A auto when the plane caught the whole building on fire and like burned the whole street up. Like, that shit wreaked havoc in this town. And I was like trembling, but when I got there, it was nothing to do with the plane crash because they own like 90 million buildings in Louisville. So this is a totally different warehouse, and it's just a normal post construction job. But girl, I was so scared they were sending me to clean up that plane crash.
Did that happen recently, or when was that?
Yeah, girl, like you don't know about the plane that crashed in Louisville, the UPS cargo plane?
I don't
Just
know.
like a month ago, everyone had to like stay inside their houses because you could just smell the smell of like burning gasoline. And I don't even live anywhere near the airport. I live like 9 miles away, and everybody within like a mile radius literally could not leave their house for like 4 days.
That's wild. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I'm up in Cincinnati, but I don't really watch the news that much. So
You
yeah.
got to Google that when we get off here and look at that, because they have a video of people recording it as it come down, and it was just a ball of fire, and it ripped all the way through the top of a UPS warehouse facility, and then it went all the way down Grade Lane and took out every single business and a couple houses. And there was a guy named Matt Sweets that he used to date one of my friends, Portia, back in the day, and he was like 37, 38, had 2 kids and a wife, and he was in grade A, and it took him days, like 15 days, to find all the bodies under the rubble and stuff.
Oh my God.
It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrific.
That's crazy. So that's where they're sending you to, or is it just like near that area?
No, so it's a UPS warehouse, but it's not that one because UPS runs Louisville basically. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I want to look it up, but I'd say there's over 100 giant warehouses in Louisville that are UPS owned because we're one of their main transportation hubs in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just a totally different warehouse than the one that got hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyways, they called me last minute, wanted me to clean it, and I've been going there like 3 or 4 days a week, freaking scrubbing, using this walk behind floor concrete scrubbing machine that like makes my shoulders go numb trying to hold on to this powerful ass thing, scrubbing these concrete warehouse floors. It has been the job from hell.
You got to work those arms, girl.
I'm telling you, I have family in Beattyville, Kentucky. That's in eastern Kentucky. I've heard of that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I've heard of that before too.
Some
Like,
of your family's from Eastern Kentucky, right?
yeah, I've got some down that way. I'm in northern Kentucky, like right next to Cincinnati. I'm like in Florence area, if you know where that is. So I'm like probably like an hour and a half roughly from like Lexington, Louisville.
Someone said, Olivia, what's this channel? What's what channel? Sorry, Luna. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think she's just asking, like, what's your channel about? Like this channel that you're, what's your channel about, basically? Which is a good question.
Girl, I ain't got a damn clue what my
As soon as we find out, we'll get back to you on that.
We'll let you know when we figure it out, because we just start on one topic and go down 98 other ones and then circle back around.
Right. This channel's just like, it's just like, I don't know, a melting pot of like ADHD, basically.
Yes, it is. Oh, Lindsay says you're really close to me. Are you near Bowling Green? No, I'm about 2.5 hours from Bowling Green. That's right by Nashville. That's the only reason I know where Bowling Green is, because you have to drive by it, and when you get to the Bowling Green exit, you know you're almost in Nashville. But Nashville is my favorite city in the United States by far. If I could move anywhere, I would move to Nashville.
I've always wanted to like go there and see a Jelly Roll concert, because I know like him and Bunny, they like live in Nashville. And I've gone
Oh
there
my God, I'm such a stalker of Jelly Roll and Bunny. I love them so much that I know where their farm is. And on the way to Florida, me and Mom took the boys to the beach for Thanksgiving. We got off the exit and drove past the entrance of their of their farm. Because I was like, we just have to see it in real life, Mom. It's right here. It's 5 minutes off the exit.
Tag Bunny, hey girl, I'm here. I'm jealous though. I would love to.
I was like, what if they're leaving or something? What if I get to see them?
You might get to see her cows. I know she always likes to post her cows a lot. They're so freaking cute.
I know, but they own 500 acres, so bitch, I didn't see anything but a damn fence and a mill.
I went there a few times. Like me and my sister, we've like rented cabins and stuff there and gone to Dolly World. It's really cute. There's so much to do down there. I love Nashville. I love Nashville so much. We should take like a road trip there sometime. That would be fun.
We should, girl. Yes, because that's my favorite weekend vacation spot ever. And I have the perfect Airbnb that's in the perfect walking distance to the strip. Like, I have this shit down to a science.
Right. And it's like, it's close enough, like where it feels like a vacation, but it's not too far, like Florida or something like that. So you can still drive there. So it's like the perfect vacation spot for, people that live where we do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's 2.5 hours from me. So what is it from you? Like 3.5?
Something like that. Yeah. Somewhere in that area.
There's a new, really cool Airbnb in Vive, which is the halfway point between me and you. It's one of those clear dome yurts that you stay in overnight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that would be awesome. We should totally look into that. That would be
Yeah, maybe like a little bachelorette weekend for you.
Oh yeah, I'm getting married on New Year's Eve, so I definitely been wanting to do something like that.
So it is. It's on New Year's Eve. Stacy's getting married, y'all, and I'm so happy for her. And then she's gonna get pregnant and have a little girl because we've already manifested it. And then I get to buy little girl clothes finally. So I'm happier than Stacy about all this. Okay.
We can crochet her like little underwear and like little hats and stuff like that.
We're gonna put your baby in a pink thong.
Yeah. Make her the mascot of the channel. That's so funny. He's already born with a purpose. She just doesn't know it yet.
I know. Girl, we've been waiting for you. We
Yeah.
just needed Stacy to get a husband and we found him, so we're on the right road.
Right. We're on the right track. It's taken a minute, but we finally got there.
I swear. Oh, people might not have been here for the crocheting picture. I just have to show it again.
Oh yeah, we got to remind everybody.
We're crocheters too, okay?
We're in the DIY community. I was kidding.
Okay, so people are saying congratulations.
Thank you.
Simply Rochelle is from Cincinnati and Lindsay's about an hour north of you, so yay.
Oh, we're all kind of semi-close together.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Do you want to talk about should we talk about anything else? You want to show them Tracy's true character in a text message? How she talks wild one time? Give them a good bang on the way out of Tracy.
Yeah, let's show them.
Okay, so this text was just something random that I found that Tracy says to me. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Shit. Okay. That was about her charges. I didn't want to show that one, but that also exposes that I've been arrested for peeing in public 3 times. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole today. But
So when
just
we
like I
tell
said, when I show my stuff, I show everybody else's.
Yeah. So when we tell you go pee in the bushes, it's we've been there already. Or well,
Yeah.
Olivia has. I haven't, but
I can't do it ever again, or I have to register as a sex offender. So, baby, I keep a McDonald's cup in my car for emergency pee purposes. Okay.
hey, that's smart. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
It's either
Sometimes
that
you
or a
gotta pee.
diaper.
Yeah, and I'm just not in a diaper mood these days. Okay, well, now I can't find the one. Is it the one about Santa where she says something about Santa?
Santa. I don't know. I thought you were talking
What
about
is this one? I don't even know what this is.
there's
Oh,
some
this is the one where everyone got so mad at me because I said I was going to text Megan, which was Jessica's friend that I did talk to a few times. And I like Megan, and I've always supported her TikTok page. She talks about like being on the spectrum and stuff like that, and she's very wise about it. And yeah, she was Jessica's friend, but I always felt that she was like trying to be sane, you know what I mean? And I think she knew that I might be a little sane. And so she communicated with me when shit like really popped off. And I communicated back with her, and we were, and everyone was like, Tracy was, or somebody, Tracy didn't show this. Maybe it was Brenda. Somebody had this text because I was like, yeah, I've talked to Megan. And they were like, look, she texted Megan. She's a traitor.
Oh, Lord.
But, yeah, we were mad about, she was so mad about something because I said, I'm livid. I'm shaking. And she said she's going to hurt someone. I was like, what are you going to do? She said, I'm finding someone they both hate and dumping them the best gift they could ever ask Santa for. And what she's referring to is like she's gonna expose all of this stuff and everything. But then she goes down and she's like talking about how this ain't the right text message. It had to talk about it ain't about Santa. Remember there was one where she just was so vile. I've got so many in here. I don't want to show one we're not gonna go down the rabbit hole of. But like the way she would talk to me, you seen all the text messages.
Yeah, and like even at the end of the text message or the screenshot you just showed, she was talking about Nicole and saying like she's the nastiest trash bitch whore ever. And I think this was still at the time like when they were friendly to each other. So it's just that's what I mean. It's like she puts on like one front and tries to be so meek and demure like when she's in front of the camera, but behind the camera she's totally different. Like that's how she was in all the text messages. Well, not all of them, but a lot of the text messages between you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, she wanted she wanted me and Housewife. I have a bunch where she's begging me and Housewife to expose Nicole because she was so terrified of being doxxed. You know what I mean? And then she's like, I didn't ask Olivia to do any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a damn minute. Tracy just said earlier how people are so wrong for talking about her during the holiday season. That is so funny because Tracy implodes right around Thanksgiving, and between Thanksgiving and Christmas is when shit hits the fan and she goes off the rails every single fucking year. Is it not?
Yeah. She's like Krampus. Seriously. She's like the bad Santa.
It is a glamping yurt. Yes. I'll find the link to the Airbnb that I'm talking about and I'll post it on one of my on my YouTube post page. What is that page called? Your community post or whatever. So everybody can see it. If you're ever in the Vevay, Indiana area. I don't know why the fuck anyone would be there. Unless you're driving between Cincinnati and Louisville, there's absolutely no reason to go to Vevay, Indiana.
Right. It's a flyover state.
Yeah, guys, it's holidays. We should be stringing popcorn and singing Yuletides. Listen, when I get my little crotch goblins to bed, it's my time to hee hee and ha ha.
This is random and off topic, but someone said, "Did you hear Jelly Roll's coming out with a rehab on his property?" No, that's really cool though. I didn't hear about that.
Yes, he is. He makes there's a YouTube video, a vlog style one with him and Mike and a couple of people, and he takes them and shows them. It's the property I was just telling y'all that I got off and stalked. It's like 500 acres, and so on one side of it he built them like a little like farmhouse. I say little, but to them it's little, but to us it's glorious, you know. But
Hmm.
then on the complete other side of it, he built a rehab facility. He's starting out with men only, but he's gonna try, they're gonna expand, you know what I mean, but it's gonna be completely free.
Hmm.
And it's gonna, and he said like all the people like him and Mike and all the guys that are like in recovery and like on the internet or whatever, they're gonna go stay weekends there at the rehab and like with spend time with the guys and like show them, you know what I mean? It don't matter where you've been, like you could be where we're at, like you just got to get it together. And like watching that, I was like bawling my eyes out because he is genuinely like one of the best human beings. When I saw his concert in Lexington, he got up on that stage and bawled his eyes out, being like, I was a little fat kid sitting in these bleachers watching a UK game. And I told my dad one day I was going to be up on this stage. And he said, but I never believed myself. And he's like, and I'm here. And he was just bawling. And I was bawling. Oh my God. Love him.
That's what I love about him. He's like so humble and down to earth, and he doesn't like forget where he came from. Like I know he got in front of like was it Congress, or he did some kind of speech like where he was talking about like fentanyl and how many people die every day because of it. And I just really like that he's still trying to help people in the addiction that suffer with substance abuse disorder, because he could so easily just turn a blind eye to it and be like, well, it's not relevant to my life anymore, so on to the next one. Like that's your problem, not mine. But he's still trying to help people, even in the position he is, which is so great to see people like use their platform for good and not just, turn their back on the people that they grew up alongside, basically.
No, absolutely. I agree with everything you said. And
Hmm.
speaking of that, I think that with a lot of us being in recovery and stuff, like I don't want to come across it like I'm being judgmental of like if Tracy has relapsed, like I pray the best for her. Like anybody who's relapsed or been on something or going through anything like that, like I want everyone to get off of it and to win. You know what I mean? And I know that like it's so funny because everyone thinks that I'm on drugs because I still talk so nasally even though I've been doing allergy shots for a whole year. But I sound better, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you do.
Good, because them shots are painful and they cost a lot of money. So
Money
I
well
better
spent.
sound better. I still have to wake up and blow my nose like so aggressively every day, but I think it's just I'm a snotty bitch. Okay, I've always been this way, and I'm always gonna be this way. Okay,
Right. Oh
some people are
God.
snottier than others. If you come to Atlanta, I can take you on a celeb stalking tour. Ooh, that's right up my alley.
That sounds like fun. Count me in.
Yes, we're down. Yes, I always have drove through Atlanta, but I don't think I've ever like actually done anything in Atlanta. I've stayed the night there, but just to like pass through.
Yeah, I went to visit someone down there, and I took the Greyhound bus back, but I didn't really get to like do anything there. I was pretty much just like there for a day or so, and I just spent time with them. I didn't really get to like go see the sights or do anything fun like that, but it looks just like Cincinnati. So but yeah, I definitely love to like go back and actually get to experience some of the fun stuff down there sometime. So
Krampus. Yeah, that's what she is. And remember when all that first started that first year, and I said, you know what? I'll fucking ruin Thanksgiving. And these bitches lost their mind. They were like, did you hear Olivia? She said she's ruining everyone's Thanksgiving.
You're like a Thanksgiving Scrooge. Oh, don't snort, choke. Don't do that.
Oh my God, my snort choke. I've already snorted like 4 times, but they were subtle. Okay.
Yeah, they were baby snorts.
You two could do a talk show. Oh,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. I
Are
would
we
love.
more are we more entertaining than Ambi and Tracy? We appreciate that.
I could just like talk like super slow and monotone for the rest of the live.
I
Try.
can't do it.
I'm just kidding.
My ass goes a million miles an hour. No, we can make you. You're gonna have to enunciate all your words. You know what I mean? How they do it? Can you do it? I can't even do it. I physically can't talk slowly.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to describe it. Like the way she enunciates her words, like it's so everything is like just it's such like a calm tone that's like creepy to me, like where it's extended out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like long and drawn out. I know what you mean. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Let's see. Did y'all hear Tracy is trying to start a podcast? That is so funny. I just sent that text where she
Yeah.
had told me she tried to get me and her to do a podcast together. I sent Stacy that text.
Yeah. We were just looking at that earlier.
Hold on. I want to see. I bet I can pull it up real quick if I hit add more, add to files, because that was right here in the front. No, I can't do it while I'm on here.
There's so many damn receipts, you know. There's like still we could like probably spend tomorrow just finding more stuff and do like a second live really because there's just so much stuff.
Oh my God, yeah, we
But-
threw this together in like 3 hours, you know what I
Right.
mean? And we had to dig through the archives, bitches. I mean, this shit was deep.
Yeah. Because like all of the stuff with you and her happened like 2 years ago, and then we had to catch up with the community that with all that's going on now, and then everything in between that's happened. So it's been a lot. It's been a
Oh,
lot.
here's something that I'm going to show y'all. So this is mine and Mindy and Nicole's group text where I say, did Tracy know you were blaming me for everything before we spoke? And Mindy said, absolutely, dude. I was planning my video about you with her and Nicole on the phone. Nicole told me to leave it alone. Tracy laughed. I was about to drag you through the mud, but housewife Marissa was like, hold up, it ain't Olivia. I sent this to Tracy. That should have been the end right there because that's when I really knew her true colors. Because if Mindy just tells you how it is, you know what I mean? Like she hurts everybody's feelings. And I love Mindy in spite of her. And I really pray for her and I hope she's doing good. I haven't seen her. I know you told me
Yeah,
something.
I saw some videos of her recently, and it was pretty bad. Like she was saying the N word and just speaking like word salad. Like it was very nonsensical. And I don't know if she's like in psychosis or what's going on, but she's not doing well right now.
That's so sad because she's such a beautiful woman and
She
she is
is.
very intelligent and she made her own skincare line like without funding and stuff. Like that's a huge accomplishment. Like she could have, really taken off, but Jessica, I feel like Jessica and everything she did to Mindy really just sent Mindy down a spiral she's never been able to come back from.
Yeah, I remember when she got online and told people like don't support her, don't, buy from her skincare line and stuff like that. And it's like, why would you out her? Why would you out her like that? Like, why would you go out of your way to do that and then say you're so against drama channels and this and that when that's drama right there? You know, you're putting someone else's business out there. That's not your place to speak on. So
That's how all of this started with Jessica Kent, if y'all don't know. So this all started because Jessica, I said this on Lindsay's live the other day, but Jessica Kent and Mindy were online friends, but also real life friends. And Mindy was struggling and had relapsed, and Jessica had put on this whole facade that she was completely sober, that she was flying Mindy to her house to detox Mindy and help Mindy get off everything. And Mindy flies to Jessica's, and Jessica's messing around, smoking meth pipes and sucking Jason's D. And I seen photos of that. Okay, that was real life, and I would have lived my whole life not seeing that. But
I did not consent to see that.
but then Mindy leaves. And Jessica starts exposing Mindy. And Mindy's like, hold up, bitch. She starts saying all this about Mindy and but not including that she was using. And that's how Jessica's whole life imploded, is because she decided to expose Mindy for relapsing and act like she was clean. And none of this would have ever happened or been exposed with Jessica Kent if for not that.
Right, because I know, like Jessica, she likes to say that, Reddit and all these people started coming for her, like when she left Reese. But really, it was the stuff with Mindy that set everything off. That's what set everything
Oh,
off.
absolutely. That's how it that I had watched a few of Jessica's videos because of Christina Randall and her being on
Same.
Christina Randall's channel, but I never liked Jessica from the very first time I'd watched Jessica's videos.
Yeah.
She just rubbed me the wrong way. I knew that she was full of shit.
Hmm.
And then when I seen all that with Mindy, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is fucked up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And Mindy had solid proof and people didn't believe her and they were attacking her. And that's
Hmm.
when Nicole came out. And then that's when Tracy came out the woodwork later. But I started making videos on TikTok about Jessica Kent way before I even knew who the fuck Tracy was.
Right. And I mean, say what you want about Mindy, but she came with receipts. Like, she backed up what she was saying about her at the time. So,
Yes, in the beginning, Mindy was 100% honest, and Mindy got attacked by Jessica, and Jessica was lying, and eventually made up all kinds of lies about her, but exposed Mindy's relapse and told people not to buy her product, which is fucked up. And like Jessica didn't think nothing would come back on her, and nobody would believe Mindy. And
hmm
I feel like though, even with Tracy exposing it and stuff, I don't think that Jessica really ever truly got exposed the way she should have got exposed. Like I know that there was like talks of like Happy World, what's her Cruel World, Happy
Cruel World.
Mind,
Yeah.
but
Cruel
like
World, Happy Mind. That's so hard to say.
she was supposed to do a video on Tracy Lord on Jessica.
Hmm.
And she never did. But like someone like her or Swoop or Sloan or
Do we know them?
do we know them? Yes, any of that. Somebody like that needs to expose Jessica Kent from the very beginning. And if anyone ever hears a clip of this, I will give you all of my research.
You can use whatever you want.
I swear to God, because I've got proof of it all. I mean, the Montel clip is still my absolute favorite. The look on Montel's face when he can tell she's lying about the amount of time she served, and he's like, "So how long were you in there?"
Right.
Well. The way they do it there.
The thing is, oh my God.
I never even finished about this text, but yeah, so Tracy texts back saying Mindy's a liar, blah, 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 and like that she never did this. And then she goes to blame Brenda. Oh, Lord, Brenda's going to hear her name spoke once an hour and 27 minutes. There's going to be 6 fucking community posts about me being the devil. Does Brenda still exist?
I don't know. I was just wondering the same thing. I haven't heard her name in forever, so I couldn't tell
I
you.
don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. She's literally not worth my breath.
Yeah.
But I literally say to Tracy, hold on, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. When I knew that Tracy was going to let me take the blame for everything she had done, she knew it wasn't Brenda. It was you, bitch. It was you.
Comment every fucking time.
Let's see. I'm from New York and never heard that. Oh, what are they talking about?
Never heard of what?
1 and a 1/3 to 3. Oh, about Jessica's time. Yeah, I showed the picture of Jessica's time. She did. I can't remember. I'll have to look at it in full. Is somebody zoom in on this?
Wasn't
This
it
is this
100?
is Jessica's in date and out date, and
I
I mean,
thought it was like 100 and something days.
yes, it was in the 100 range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't know. I can't see it. I just know that Nicole and Tracy's time that they said she did was wrong because they weren't including the time that she did like in county or whatever. But
Mhm.
if you're in county and then you get sentenced and go to prison, the day you went to county to the day you get out of prison is the time that you served. Like
Mhm.
Nicole had been to prison in the same state and she included her county time but left out Jessica's, which that was the first thing where I was like, y'all are just trying to be malicious. Like the bitch lied, and why not just be accurate about the facts? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's always killed me. I'm like the accuracy police.
It's the ADHD.
I need the
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. Like I take things like very like literal, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know.
Not even a full year. Yes, thank you, villain. Somebody I
Yeah.
knew. Look, we can always count on
Yeah.
villain. She always knows. She
Thank
always
you.
knows the
350
facts.
days. Yeah, I was way off. I said like 100 something. But yeah, that sounds more accurate. 350.
350 days. Yep. There
Yeah.
we go. Yep. Right under a year. That's
Mhm.
exactly right. She needs Dr. Phil. Is Dr. Phil okay?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't heard from him since all the stuff with Bad Baby kind of imploded since all that shit hit the fan. Someone should check on him.
Yeah. Let's all reach out to Dr. Phil.
Yeah. See if he needs any guidance or therapy.
Amen. You don't got to lie. No. Just tell it how it is, the good, bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Right. Because it's like none of us are perfect. We've all made mistakes, but it's like when you gaslight and try to lie and cover up those previous mistakes, it's just it doesn't make any sense because it's like obviously when you put someone's business out there, you're kind of putting yourself in the public eye and people are going to look into you. So it's like if you're going to air out someone's business, make sure you've acknowledged all the skeletons in your closet too. I think she was just wasn't she just like arrested for shoplifting like a year or two ago? I think.
Tracy, yes. I've got all her background and I got sent a couple more papers about like more recent things even after that. But somebody needs to FOIA her because I'm telling you, that's where if she wants to keep on keeping on, somebody FOIA Tracy. And that's why she didn't want nobody to dox her and know her identity. Cinderella, what is your name? I've talked to you before on TikTok, but I can't think of your name. Dr. Phil has a podcast. Everybody has a damn podcast.
Mm. Where's
We'll have
ours?
to check in.
We need a podcast.
Don't these kind of count?
Sort of, yeah. Basically, I mean, you could call it that. We just need like a mic and a proper setup and to know what the hell we're doing. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fill in
It's
the
called
blanks.
Fill in the Blanks. How cute is that?
I love that name. I love the pun. I love the dad jokes.
What would our podcast be named? Y'all give us some creative names.
Oh Lord, peeing in
You
the
know,
bushes.
I'm trying to think of the two girls that are always in our lives that we really love so much that always supported me through all this. And now I'm a horrible friend because I can't think of their names.
Wasn't there one named Amanda? I thought.
Oh God, she was the back and forther. But yeah, I still like
Oh,
Amanda, but she was in everybody's. But no, the girl that crocheted that pink thong that I sent you a picture of, I'm friends with her on Instagram. She was
Shannon.
such a sweet, no, not Shannon, but yeah, I haven't talked to Shannon in a long time. I
Yeah.
can't think. They were on our very last live we did. Remember, it was just me, you, and them two, and
Yeah.
Shannon.
Maybe
But
I could go back and
I
look and
miss
find it.
like because when all this did happen, I did have like 10 people that really did see what was going on through all the bullshit, and so they've always meant a lot to me.
Right. I'm gonna see if I
Check
can.
out Bad Baby. What's going on with Bad Baby right now?
I know she had a lot of drama like with Alabama Barker because apparently she was like sleeping with Bad Baby's like baby daddy, and then she like did a diss track, and well really they both did diss tracks, but no one listened to Alabama's and everyone, loved Bad Baby's. And then she put out these really disturbing like pictures and videos of herself with like all these bruises on her face that came from her baby daddy, and they're still together. And then there was another video that came out recently where she's literally on the hood of his car and he's trying to drive away and she's like holding onto the hood of his car, like crying. It's so sad to see. It's crazy.
Did you see that Tana and Paige dressed up as Alabama and Bad Baby for Halloween? It was epic because
That's
Paige was the
awesome.
best Bad Baby and Tana made the best Alabama.
I'm
And
so
Alabama said something about how
Oh yeah, someone said someone said to Alabama, it's giving Tana Mojo, and she said no thanks. And Tana was really offended by that because Alabama used to always message her and say, "You're so pretty. Where do you get your hair done? This, that, and the third." And then I guess she ended up blocking her like when she got real big. So yeah, it's kind of funny that they did that. That they dressed up like as Alabama and Bad Baby.
yeah, I can't support anyone that supports the troubled teen industry. I didn't think of it from that way. Yeah, he did fuck up a lot of teens like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Paris Hilton and all them, that went through that. That was all really sad.
Yeah. There's this one creator I really like. Her name is Emily something, but she's really pretty. She does like makeup and she also talks about like her experience in the troubled teen industry. Cause like she the industry the place she went to was like super hyper Christian and they like really beat that into the kids there. And it was just like really interesting, like listening to what she went through. But it's like it's just so sad. It's just crazy what they do to those girls, from everything from like forcing them to like wear skirts if they try to run away and like taking away their shoes at night, and like not giving them proper medical attention when they have an issue because they think like, oh, you're just faking it because you're trying to get out of here, blah blah blah. Like there's just so much.
I like Bad Baby. Gucci flip flops is a jam. Yes, I
Yeah.
swear to God. When I got to a point where I had enough money to buy Gucci slides, I like really channeled my true inner Bad Baby and was like living my best life.
Yeah. Say what you want about her, but she's so good at all of her songs are so fucking catchy and hard to like get out of your head. I love all of her music.
Yeah. Oh, Villain went to one of those schools and one of the abusers was just convicted. Wow. Well, I'm glad that they were. All those schools should be closed. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe they even have schools like that anymore.
Yeah. I think corporal punishment, there's still places in America where it's not illegal yet, which is crazy. Which corporal punishment, that's like, physically beating a kid if they act out of line, you're smacking them with a ruler, stuff like that. So, but I'm sorry you went through that, Villain. I couldn't imagine what that must be like to be at one of those places, because I know like even if you try to like tell your mom or dad on the phone like, hey, this is what they're doing, like they'll disconnect the call, like they listen to your calls and stuff. If you write any letters that say anything that allude to that, they won't send them out either. So it's like you can't even reach out for help even when stuff is going on in there.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Yeah, she said they should be, but they're not. There needs to be like a law passed or something to completely close those down.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's covering the trial right now, but I'm taking my time. Yeah, take your time with that. But if you ever start like a petition or some sort of legislation, girl, let us know. I'll share that shit everywhere because that shit needs to be like completely what is it?
Obliterated.
Abolished?
Obliterated, abolished, yeah. It needs to
Okay.
be done away with.
Blonde Depot. Wait, did I hear Tracy was arrested for shoplifting in the last year? I don't know if it was in the last year, but it was since all of this, since we've known Tracy.
Yeah, it was within the last year or two. I don't know the exact date, but I do know it was fairly recently, like within the last couple years, something like that.
And there's been more of that stuff, the truancy stuff, which I don't want to talk about her kids or anything like that, but there was all of that on her background about like not having her kids in proper restraints and all the not sending her kids to school and all of
Mm-hmm.
that stuff there was some very recently too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we come back and do this again. I've got so much more. We just didn't have time to go through it all, but let's see
Yeah.
how she reacts. I wish I could do a poll on here. Is there an option for that? No. Damn
I know
it.
you can do like a community post. You could do that, but I don't know if you can do anything like on this.
My mother paid over 100K for me to be abused. I didn't even graduate out of a GED. Oh my God.
That's another thing. It's insane, like how much they charge parents for those places. Like it's just it's mind numbing. I'm so glad Paris Hilton is like being vocal about it because we need more people like that have a large audience like her to bring attention to stuff like this. Because people, I don't think a lot of people know just the extent of how bad it really is. Because I never knew much about that until she came out with her story, and that girl Emily came out with her story. And I started hearing other people say, "Yeah, like I went through something similar, like those wilderness like programs they have too." It's awful what they put those kids through. And then a lot of them don't even get like fed adequately, and it's like they're growing, they need adequate nutrition, but a lot of them they don't, they just don't get what they need in any form, shape, or fashion.
Villain, and I so agree with you. If Tracy would just apologize and move on, we would all move on and never talk about her again. If she would
Hmm.
take 1 ounce of accountability and apologize to you, I don't even need an apology. Just say that I wasn't lying and this obvious proof. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just admit it. Like, you look so stupid for continuing to double down on it. Like, just apologize and let's all just move on and like do better.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that this time next Christmas we'll be doing the same shit. There will be another community and another group of people that are, coming out with the same type of stories as these
He's
ones
gonna end up over there in that Bigfoot community, and then we're gonna have to go down that rabbit hole.
the Bigfoot community. That's so funny.
Oh my god!
Jesus. I'll have to crochet some proper pink thongs for us to hang on our trees next year.
Yes, because I'm sure we'll all be here having the same damn conversation. Because I've
I'm
done it the
sure.
last 2 Christmases.
Hopefully
Sh-
I'll have a little baby by then. We can put her in a little well, I don't want to say a thong, but like a little pink
no,
underwear,
a
and she'll be our
crochet
little
diaper.
mascot. Yeah, a crochet diaper. And she'll be our little mascot.
Make her one of those little crocheted mermaid tails.
Yeah, that would be so cute.
Yeah, she won't, and she's in too deep now. It'll never happen, unfortunately. I feel like this is gonna be the verdict of everyone. I'm about to pass out, y'all. I hope you have a good night. We're about to get off here soon too. I told Stacy in the beginning, I was like, I can't be up a minute after 11 because I have to be up at 6 a.m. Take the kids to school. It's their last day of school, and then they're out of school for 2 entire weeks. Lord help my soul.
Oh no.
Um,
What are you gonna do? Like, do you guys have any plans or anything? Or
No, so I have to work Monday and Tuesday. I have to work Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. So Saturday, my dad's gonna keep them so that I can go work, and he's gonna do a little Christmas with them. And then Sunday, we're gonna go to church, and then I'm gonna take them to my mom's. They're gonna stay the night with my mom. Um, and then they're gonna come back here, all of them with my mom on Tuesday, and then we'll just, I guess, hang around the house Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, it's just like they've been having all these NTI days, which since COVID. Okay, listen here, moms, we got to talk about this for a brief moment. Since COVID, these school systems have found every fucking excuse to close school for any reason. Like, I know we've had a way more amount of snow than normal,
Mhm.
but they closed school for the temperature being too low when it wasn't even like at zero. If it's zero or in the negatives, yes, absolutely. You know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
not, like, they're just getting in and out of the car or the bus to go to school. Like, they closed school for that. And then all these snow days, okay, give them a snow day if you want. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
no, they make them do NTI work. They send them home with these Google Chromebooks. And I have a kindergartner. Huxley is 5. And the child, he is hilarious. He's got the best personality. Talk about a YouTuber having a TV show or something. This kid's going to be famous. He's hilarious. Okay. But he can't read. And we have tried and tried, and he's slightly dyslexic. He writes a lot of things backwards. He's getting a lot better. I've had him a tutor. But he cannot do Google Chromebook work because he can't read the damn instructions to do it. So it's me sitting there doing homework with him on the computer all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, well, like what are they even having him do? Because he's so young. Like, I mean, I
That's
don't
what
even.
I'm saying. So there's like there's an assignment for like each subject. So like reading, and so like I have to click on it and read to them, and then it makes them like watch a video, and then it asks them a bunch of questions, and then you have to answer the questions. He don't know how to spell or read, so I have to ask him to him. He has to tell them to me. I have to type the responses in for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's with every kindergartner. I mean, I know there's some that can read, but they can't type out full sentences, you
Right.
know. And then it's like print out this paper and for art, and it's like draw these squares and identify these and walk around your house and point out each square and upload a picture of a square in your house. And then it's like, you know, so then I have to go take a picture, you know, and then put it into the Chromebook file and stuff. Like, it's like there's nothing he can actually do on his own.
Right. It's like they're just creating homework for the parents more than the kids.
Yes, it's freaking annoying. And then I have to miss work every time that they call it off, stay home, teach these kids, lose my mind in the attempt to teach them, you
Mhm.
know?
Right.
Same here in Iowa. I remember my ass literally frozen from going to school. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, wow. My younger kids have the option for the computer to read the words out loud. You know what? Ours might have that option, but I'd still have to click the option for it to read it. You know what I mean? I still have to navigate it all for him.
Mhm.
We used to have digital learning day once a month since COVID, so they know what to do. Now it's every other month. Well, uh, I just think for older kids, like once you get in about second grade, fine. But kindergarten and first grade, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like send them home with packets. You know what I mean? You want them to do work, that's fine. Do it old school, you know?
Right. That's what they should do. Just like send them home with like paperwork in case, that would happen because they always know ahead of time if it's going to snow or if there's going to be bad weather. So why not send them home with stuff ahead of time, like just in case? So that way they've
Yeah.
got to
Or
plan
send
for
them home with a folder that's like snow days, you know, like
Right.
labeled 1 through 5, you know, 5 packets of snow days and do them in order.
Right.
Schools are looking for every excuse for the parents to actually have to become a teacher. Yes, and I'm not a teacher, and I just ain't got the damn patience for it.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, like not every kid is going to learn the same way. Like not every kid can learn just like from looking at a screen and reading, and you know what I mean? Like some kids they need more like engagement than that to actually for something to retain information. So for a lot of kids, I'm sure this is just like busy work. It's something to keep them busy, but they're not really getting much if anything out of it at all, cuz like you said, the parents are usually the ones having to navigate it and do it all for them anyway. So,
Yeah, and Keelan, you know, where he's on the spectrum, like I have to let him do it for like 45 minutes, then get up and like go outside for a minute and play in the snow, and then come back in, do it for 30 minutes, then take a break and eat lunch because he can't just with his, being on the spectrum, he can't sit behind a computer all day. You know, he loses his mind. That comment was hilarious, though. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so computers were something the Jetsons had.
no, I remember like it was hard for me because I when I was in public school, I went to public school like in senior year, and I had to do something called credit recovery because like I had failed a subject the year before, and they literally just sit you at a computer and make you do like packets of stuff like when you go home, and it was so hard for me to do it because it's just like I have ADHD and it's just so hard for me to learn that way. Like I just need more engagement for stuff to stick, you know what I mean? So I had such a hard time with that.
Yeah. Why did I start? I start a comment and I don't even know how I did that.
Mm.
But it was about JJ saying that her kids are homeschooled, but they use a virtual program that's very interactive. See, yeah, if they made a program that actually was able to, work for children that age, it'd be
Right,
totally different. If I wanted to homeschool my kids, I want to send them to public school. Exactly. At this point, I might as well, like,
right.
geez Louise. My youngest is on the spectrum, and the digital learning days made me want to pull my hair out. It's better now that she's older. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely better. Keelan, so he actually started kindergarten in 2020, which is the year Huxley was born. And so it was online school and we did it. He either had to be the oldest kid in his class or the youngest because his birthday's on the cutoff. And
Mm-hmm.
so it was all online. We did it for like a week. And like his doctor, his therapist, the school, and me was like, you know what? We're just going to hold off and start him in kindergarten next year because this ain't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad I did that now, though, because now where he is the oldest and he's a boy and on the spectrum, I feel like that it helped his maturity. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like he's a lot more successful in school now.
Right.
But well, I've had fun. You got any other random topics we should gab about for 10 minutes?
Nothing's coming to mind, but I definitely think we should do this again. Like you said, there's so much more that we didn't even touch on. Like we barely scratched the surface on a lot of topics. So, I mean, if you want, we could do another one of these in the near future.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be at home all alone without my kids Monday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. Since I've moved in this house, I've never stayed the night here alone. And I don't think I've had a break from them, like a night without them.
Mm-hmm.
That and the whole like 6 months I've lived here. So I'm want to be like, oh, I'm just going to rest and sleep in this, but I'm going to be going stir crazy. So we'll
Yeah.
definitely schedule a live for like Sunday or Monday, whichever one works better for you. And if some of y'all want to come up, then don't be shy. Come up and jab with us.
Come out of them bushes. Don't be lurking in them bushes all night.
Yes, but I appreciate everybody who's been in the chat tonight, how supportive y'all have been. This whole community of villains that has come over and supported me. That means the fucking world to me. All the OG people that I've seen pop in here. Love all of y'all. And it feels good to be back and just shoot the shit. Even if we just, do like our other lives that we would do where we would just go on random field trips and like eavesdrop on random topics on the internet. If
Mm-hmm.
anybody has like something that's like field trip worthy, send it to me and we'll look it up. You know what I mean? And we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Tracy said, y'all are great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, everybody. I'm glad y'all are talking about this again. The only way it gets any traction if it's talked about. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want anybody in this new community to know that this is exactly how she is. It ain't you, it's her.
Yeah, you're not crazy. And I'm sure this time next year, Krampus will be at it again in another community. The Bigfoot community, the DIY community, I don't know, but we'll
The
find out.
flag community. I think I made that up. I'm
The
about to
American
look up
flag.
and see what that community was.
I don't
Thank
know.
you, Gigi. Thank you, everybody who's saying such kind things. I had so much freaking fun tonight. I needed this, y'all. Seriously. I've been working and momming so hard. I've like had no adult interaction. So, yes, don't sit and piss in the bushes. Come out and talk to us next time. But I'll always post it on my page. I always schedule them a little bit beforehand and then make a community post. But make sure you like and subscribe because I'm a real YouTuber
Or whatever.
or whatever. Oh, speaking of that one, I don't even think we should mention her name. But I
Yeah, we'll
hope she's
talk about
doing
that
well.
later.
I hope
We can
she's
talk
doing
about it
well
later.
too.
Just text me after.
I will, girl. I'll send you this link that girl emailed me. I'm about to pull it up right
Oh,
now.
Lord. I can only imagine. Krampus part 2.
Yes. Oh, y'all are fun. All right.
Aw.
Well, good night, everybody. And we'll see you soon.
Yep. Merry
And
Christmas.
we're gonna end it on this note.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything to prove that you are a bully and a troll, and you do not deserve to be at.
You don't deserve to sit at our table because we wear pink on Wednesdays. Bye.
Don't sit with us.
Don't sit with us. Bye.
Bye.